I know at the point where I was about to say I don't want it anymore, you're like, no, just stick it through. You're almost there. Let's get it done. And
basically explaining that it's all worth it.
Yeah,
right?
It is worth it. At the end of the day, it is worth it.
My name is Brenda. We have a 3-year-old daughter, which I was pregnant with when we first bought our home with you the first time. And I am from Mexico.
My name is Joel. I think same thing, hobbies is just all the outdoor stuff. I think that's why we love Colorado. I think the biggest thing was we wanted to move to a better neighborhood with our daughter growing and her starting school soon. I think we wanted to be able to have her in a better school district. As we started looking, we decided to go with the home we purchased and then just decided to sell the one we had.
This was not our first home anymore, so at this point we knew what we wanted. We weren't just for your first home, a lot of the times you just kind of go with what you can afford or what you can find or what's in your price range. And for this experience, we wanted to find something that we knew what we were looking for. So we wanted to upgrade, and we were really grateful and blessed that we were able to do that.
I think we were just ready for an upgrade in the home too, and the upgrade came with us obviously looking at something or a better school district for our daughter too. So it was basically killing two birds with one stone. So we decided to look for another home, upgrade our home, and at that point we decided to sell the one that we had. I think each process, it's a process of its own, and a long process as it is. And we had obviously go through a lot of hurdles for buying our home, as we did to sell the home that we had. And I think we're just grateful that we were able to do it and we were able to stick through it. I know there was a few moments when we were buying our home that we were kind of throwing in the towel and say we don't want to go ahead anymore and be done with it. But no, I mean, we really appreciate it because you helped us out a lot. And I know at the point where I was about to say I don't want it anymore, you're like, no, just stick it through. You're almost there. Let's get it done. And
basically explaining that it's all worth it.
Yeah, right? It is worth it. At the end of the day, it is worth it.
Buying a home is a difficult process, of course. As you know, it's a roller coaster of emotions, ups and downs, and especially in this market, definitely. But I feel like it's a learning experience because you learn so much, so many things that we didn't know, because now we had the experience of not just buying again and buying in this type of market, but also selling, and a lot of things that you have to keep in mind. And I also appreciate a lot of the times when we were ready to throw that towel in and you were able to not persuade us per se, but educate us on, okay, it's entirely your choice, but you have to think about this and that. And those were things that sometimes you don't think about when you're on that roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, I think sometimes with the stress, you only think about the problem you're going through, but you don't see the big picture. And that's where you came in and you're like, look, this is what's going on. This is what is helping you guys with, and see it as the big picture, not just, oh, I'm going through this problem and I can't do it anymore. Right. And I think that's where you came in and you gave us that big push and say, okay, just keep moving. We got this. Don't give up. So it's like, I think in our case, we just, obviously with the new build, we had problems where few problems arised, and it was to the point where we were about to throw in the towel and say, we don't want to do it anymore. It's one problem after another. And I think that's where you came in and said, look at this, like you're already locked in your price at a much, because with the economy, how it is right now, everything's going up. So we locked in our price, and then 2 months later, our equity we already gained $25,000 in equity. And I think that's where you came in and kind of show us the big picture and saying, you're already earning as you're coming into your home.
It's something to me going above and beyond, and you do that all the time. So we appreciate it, and it goes to show that you're not just a real estate agent, but you're also, you care about people and about your clients, and their needs, and you're not just trying to sell or buy homes for them, but also just working on, like you've said, their long-term wealth and educating people, and I think that's amazing.